There's a stain beneath the surface where the light won't settle right. No matter how I turn away, it darkens in the sight. And the room don't hold a memory, but it feels like something stayed. Like a mark I tried to cover, never really went away. I washed my hands in cold water till the skin began to break. Thought if I could numb the feeling, I could wash out what it takes. But the lines are still familiar, every crease a quiet trace. Like it's written in the pattern I can't ever rearrange. There's no red left in the daylight, no proof I can defend. But I see it in the corners where the shadows never end. No witness there, no voice to call, just something deeper than it all. And every breath I force to stay feels like it's giving me away. It's the blood I tried to hide tonight, no stain in view, no wrong, no right, just something seeping through the cracks. No matter how I hold it back, oh, I tried to clean, I tried to deny every place it might survive. But every step I take inside leads me back to what I hide. I burned the clothes, erased the outline, left no shape to recognize. But the smell of something fading still returns without a sign. There's no color left to point at, no mark upon the floor. But the space it used to occupy feels heavier than before. I hear it in the quiet moments, not a sound but something near. Like a presence in the stillness that refuses to disappear. No thread to cut, no path to end, just something I can't comprehend. And every truth I push aside finds another way to rise. It's the blood I tried to hide tonight, no trace to prove, no clear inside. You can bury it beneath your name, but it doesn't fade the same. Oh, I turned, I tried to divide who I was from what I hide. But every line I tried to erase just reappeared in its place. I stood still in the reflection, tried to see what I became. But the glass don't show the damage, it just holds me all the same. No mark to claim, no wound to follow, nothing I can clearly see. But the weight of what I buried still moves somewhere under me. And in that silence, cold and steady, with no proof I could deny, I stopped searching for the stain and felt it wasn't outside. It ain't the blood upon your skin, it's what you carry deep within. Every truth you try to clear leaves a mark that stays right here. And time don't wash what you conceal, it only does what you can feel. So every trace you try to hide finds another place inside. It's the blood and now I understand. It was never in my hands, no matter how I tried to clean. It's in every in-between. Oh, I ran, I tried to deny, but it never left my side. And every step I thought was new just pulled me deeper into you. Now the room is standing empty and there's nothing left to show. But the weight is still around me in a way I can't outgrow. And if you ever try to bury something you can't justify, don't look down to see what's hidden. You might feel it in your mind. stones from here, but something changed beneath the lights. The creek ran red that night. The willows bowed, the air stood still, like the dog had found its will. And every ripple in my sight held secrets from that night. We came down late past the old dirt road, where the quiet carries a heavy load. No moon to guide, no stars to speak, just shadows leaning on the creek. The ground was soft, the air was wrong, like it had been waiting all along for footsteps that would break the calm and bring a kind of harm. He said it's done, it's all behind, but I could hear it in his mind, that nothing buried stays that way. It finds a night to come and stay. The water whispered low and thin, like it was pulling something in. And every breath I tried to take felt like a choice I couldn't break. The creek ran red that night, I swear, no reflection left to stare. No turning back, no clean goodbye, just something drifting by. Oh, I tried to look away to run, but you can't undo what's done. And every step I tried to fight still led me back that night. The current slowed but didn't stop, like it refused to let it drop. And every swirl along the bend looked like it knew the end. No voices called, no warnings came, just silence thick enough to name every fear I tried to keep, now rising from the deep. I saw it move beneath the flow, not fast, not clear, just enough to know that something more than water ran, that something carried man. The trees leaned in, the shadows spread, like they were feeding off the red. And every second stretching tight pulled me deeper in the night. The creek ran red that night, I know, no place left for it to go, no prayer to say, no hand to guide, just truth you cannot hide. Oh, I tried to leave it all behind, but it carved into my mind. And every road I try to find still leads me back that time. I knelt down by the water's edge, where dark and memory both converge. And in the surface, barely still, I saw the shape against my will. Not clear enough to call a face, but something fixed within that place, like it had always been right there, waiting in the stare. I reached out so, but pulled away, like touch wouldn't make it choose to stay. And in that moment, cold and wide, I knew what I denied. It ain't the creek, it ain't the flow, it's everything we choose not to know. Every act we try to bury deep finds a current it can keep. And water don't forget or lie, it just reflects what passes by, till every truth you tried to fight runs red within the night. The creek ran red that night for me, not just what others couldn't see. No washing clean, no end in sight, just endless trace of that night. Oh, I tried to run, I tried to flee, but it keeps running inside me. And every breath I take feels tight, like I'm still there that night. Now I don't walk that road again, where water bends through hollow land. No past to fix, no truth to mend, just something waiting at the bend. And if you ever hear that stream whisper soft like half a dream, don't follow close, don't trust your sight, or you'll see what ran that night. The water flows, but not the same, it carries more than just a name. And I remain where wrong feels right, since the creek ran red that night. long forgotten night. But the dirt don't stay where it's thrown, and the ground don't keep its keep. Something restless in the hollow don't believe in buried sleep. I dug it deep to hide the weight of something I can't name. Every swing just made it clearer I was digging into blame. No cross to mark, no stone to hold it, just a patch of broken land. But the wind kept shifting over like it didn't understand. I walked away before the sunrise, left no trace I could recall. But some things don't need a witness, they just follow through it all. No prayer said no final sound, just something lost beneath the ground. And every step I tried to take felt like a path I couldn't break. There's no grave for the guilty tonight, no place to bury what you hide. You can cover it in dirt and lies, but it don't stay out of sight. Oh, I ran, I tried to deny every shadow passing by, but every step I take alone feels like it's already known. The ground it breathes beneath my feet like it's trying to speak out loud. Every root and every stone pulls tighter like a shroud. There's no body left to find there, but the space still holds the shape, like the earth remembers better every move I try to escape. I hear it when the night goes quiet, not a voice, not even sound, just a pressure in the stillness, like it's rising from the ground. No line to cross, no end to reach, just something just beyond my speech. And every truth I tried to kill is breathing somewhere deeper still. There's no grave for the guilty tonight, no dark enough to hide the sight. You can bury it 1,000 times, but it won't stay out of mind. Oh, I turned, I tried to flee, but it kept on finding me. And every mile I thought I gained just circled back into the same. I went back once at the break of morning, swore I'd face what I had done, but the hole was gone without a trace, like it had never been begun. No disturbed earth, no broken branches, just the land stretched clean and wide. But I felt it underneath me, like it never left my side. And in that moment, cold and certain, with the sky turned pale and thin, I stopped looking for a grave and felt it opening within. It ain't the ground that takes the blame, it ain't the dark that hides the name. It's every truth you choose to bend that digs a hole that has no end. And guilt don't rest where bodies lie, it moves, it breathes, it don't comply. So every secret left to rot becomes the thing that you are not. There's no grave for the guilty, I know, no place left to let it go. No matter how deep I've descent, it's already where I've been. Oh, I tried to make it end, tried to bury, tried to mend, but every line I crossed before just opened out a little more. Now the ground is still beneath me, but it don't feel like before. Every step is something hollow, like it's waiting for the fall. And if you ever think you've buried something you can't undo, don't look down for where it's hidden. It might be looking back at you. The paper's torn, but still it stays, pinned up there for all their gaze. Faded ink, but clear enough. a name that time won't call a bluff. The wind pulls corners thin and slow, like it's trying not to show that every eye that passes by still reads my name like it won't die. I saw it first in a dusty town, tacked up where the sun burns down, a crooked nail, a splintered board, like judgment didn't need a sword. The sketch don't match the man I am, but close enough to understand that every road I try to ride still keeps that shadow by my side. They wrote my crimes in careful lines, with empty words and borrowed signs, but none of them could really say what I lost along the way. I tried to tear it from the wall, but more just answer to the call. And every place I choose to go already seems to know my name's on the wanted poster still, pinned against some broken will. No mercy in the ink they write, just a story painted black and white. Oh, I tried to change, I tried to run, but you can't outride what's been done. And every town I wander through already knows what I might do. The sheriff looked but didn't speak, like he'd been waiting all this week. He tapped the sign and tipped his hat, like that was more than enough of that. The saloon went quiet when I walked in, like they could smell it on my skin. That weight you carry when you know you'll never outrun what you sow. I caught my face in a whiskey glass, distorted like a shattered past. And for a second I could see the man they think I'll always be. The truth don't shout, it don't defend, it just follows till the end. And every lie I tried to store just nailed me to that poster more. My name's on a wanted poster still, pinned against some broken will. No mercy in the ink they write, just a story painted black and white. Oh, I tried to change, I tried to run, but you can't outride what's been done. And every town I wander through already knows what I might do. I burned one down outside of town, watched the ashes hit the ground. But even smoke can't hide a name that's already tied to flame. They don't need proof, they don't need sight, just something to make wrong feel right. And every step I try to mend just circles back again. The road don't judge, but it don't care, it just keeps leading anywhere, except away from what I've been, or what I'm locked within. It ain't the paper, it ain't the ink, it's what they choose to make you think. Every line they write down fast turns into a life that lasts. And maybe I became that man somewhere between the blood and sand, or maybe I was always there, waiting in that hollow stare. My name's on a wanted poster still, no place left, no iron will, just fading lines that won't erase the truth they pinned up on my face. So I tried to run, I tried to hide, but I can't outrun what's inside. And every road I think is new leads me back to what they knew. to never die. The paper fades but never falls, still hanging there on broken walls. And I remain where shadows loiter, with my name on a wanted poster. The engine hums like a dying breath, dragging steel across what's left. No station sign, no final call, just empty tracks and nothing at all. The headlights cut through dust and air, but there ain't no destination there. And every mile that disappears just echoes back through all these years. I bought a ticket I didn't need, paid in regret and silent greed. The conductor didn't ask my name, like it wouldn't matter all the same. The seats are worn, the windows cracked, like time itself can't double back. And every face I try to see turns away slowly from me. The train don't stop, it don't slow down, it don't care who's lost or found. And every track it rides along feels like somewhere I went wrong. No map to read, no path to trace, just movement without a place. And every breath I try to take feels like a quiet slow mistake. This is the last ride to nowhere tonight. No end in sight, no wrong or right, just endless motion, cold and bare, going somewhere that ain't there. Oh, I tried to turn, I tried to stand, but nothing moves at my command. And every mile I can't ignore feels like I've ridden this before. The whistle cries but no one hears, it cuts through silence, not through ears, like it's calling something lost that vanished long before the cost. A suitcase sits beside my feet, filled with things I couldn't keep. Every letter, every name, just fragments that won't stay the same. I catch my face in passing glass, blurring like a fading past. And for a second I can tell I don't know me that well. The wheels don't rest, they only grind against the rails inside my mind. And every thought I try to send just circles back again. This is the last ride to nowhere tonight. No end in sight, no wrong or right, just endless motion, cold and bare, going somewhere that ain't there. Oh, I tried to turn, I tried to stand, but nothing moves at my command. And every mile I can't ignore feels like I've ridden this before. I walk the aisle, no doors to find, just empty rows and fading signs. No exit sign, no light ahead, just something pulling me instead. The conductor stands at the far end, not foe, not guide, not even friend. He tips his hat but doesn't speak, like answers are too weak to seek. And in that stillness, cold and drawn, I realize what I've been on. Not a train, not rails, not steel, but something I can't quite reveal. It ain't the road, it ain't the track, it's every step you can't take back. Every choice you let remain becomes a different kind of train. And nowhere ain't a place you go, it's something deep you come to know. When all the paths you tried before don't lead anywhere anymore. This is the last ride to nowhere I see, and it's been waiting here for me. No turning back, no getting off, just endless line I can't uncross. So I tried to leave, I tried to flee, but the ride is part of me. And every mile I thought I knew just fades into a darker view. No, I don't fight, I don't pretend, I ride this line that doesn't end. No past to claim, no truth to swear, just motion going nowhere. And if you ever hear that sound, steel on rails with no town around, don't climb aboard, don't take the fare, or you'll be riding nowhere. The engine fades, the tracks run thin, but something keeps me locked within, and I remain where echoes pour on the last ride to nowhere. There's a road that don't show on any map, just a faded line and a missing gap. Wind don't blow and the clocks don't tick, and the air feels heavy, cold and thick. The sign out front is barely read, half the letters hanging dead, and something in the silence caught in the town that time forgot. Rusty gates where nothing moves and nothing waits. The houses lean like tired men who won't be standing up again. The windows stare but don't reflect light. They've long since lost respect for anything that passes through, or anything that once was true. A swing still creaks on a broken chain, but there ain't no wind to make it sway. And every step I take alone sounds louder than it should have known. No voices call, no footsteps fall, no shadows move along the wall. And every breath I try to take feels like a quiet, slow mistake. This is the town that time forgot, where everything is left to rot. No past, no future, no escape, just memory with no shape. Oh, I tried to leave, I tried to go, but every road just circles slow. And every path I thought I found leads me back to this dead ground. Tower stands but tells no hour, frozen hands with no more power, like it gave up trying to keep what the town refused to keep. The church's open doors ajar, but faith don't reach this far. The pews are lined with dust and gray, like prayers all drifted far away. I saw a name carved in the stone, not theirs but something like my own. Like I had passed through here before, but never made it out that door. The air don't change, the light won't fade, like time itself is just delayed. And every second I still stand feels stolen from another land. This is the town that time forgot, where everything just memory with no shape. Oh, I tried to leave, I tried to go, but every road just circles slow. And every path I thought I found leads me back to this dead ground. I saw a figure down the street, but heard no sound of moving feet. It didn't turn, it didn't speak, just stood there hollow, pale and weak. And when I blinked, it disappeared, like it was never really here. But something lingered in its place, like time had carved it into space. I ran toward the edge of town, where broken fences all fall down. But every step I tried to flee just brought the same streets back to me. It ain't a place you choose to find, it's something buried in your mind. Every moment left undone becomes a place you cannot run. And time don't stop, it just lets go of things it doesn't wanna show, till all that's left is what you fought in the town that time forgot. This is the town that holds my name, when nothing leaves and nothing came. No road ahead, no past behind, just something trapped inside my mind. Oh, I tried to run, I tried to hide, but there's no outside from inside. And every step I try to take just proves there's no escape. Now I don't search, I don't pretend. I walk these streets that never end. No ticking clock, no rising sun, just endless echo, never done. And if you ever lose your way and find a town in shades of gray, don't stay too long, don't look too close, or you'll become just like its ghosts. The wind don't move, the sky don't change, everything here feels too strange. And I remain where memories caught, in the town that time forgot. There's a ghost in my whiskey glass tonight, floating slow in amber light. I tilt it back, but it won't pass, just stares at me through broken glass. The bar's gone quiet, low and thin, like it knows the state I'm in. And every sip I try to take feels like a memory awake. I came in late with dust on boots, carrying truths I can't dispute. The bartender don't say a word, like silence is what's preferred. The mirror cracks behind the shelf, shows someone else instead of myself. A face I know but can't defend, like it's been worn too thin to mend. I raise the glass to drown it out, but something lingers in the drought of everything I tried to hide, now sitting right there inside. The ice don't melt, it just dissolves, like it's part of what evolves. And every breath I hold too fast gets trapped inside that glass. There's a ghost in my whiskey glass tonight, won't fade away, won't lose the fight. No matter how much I deny, it keeps staring back inside. Oh, I tried to drink it all away, but it never chose to stay. And every truth I tried to pass still lives inside that glass. I swear I see him clear as day, the man I left along the way. Not dead, not gone, not set free, just something that remembers me. He doesn't speak, he doesn't move, but somehow I still feel accused. Not by blame or judgment call, just by being there at all. The bar still creaks beneath my weight, like it knows I'm here too late. And every shadow on the wall feels like it's seen it all. I try to laugh, I try to lie, but truth don't care how hard I try. And every drop I try to chase just brings me face to face. There's a ghost in my whiskey glass tonight, won't fade away, won't lose the fight. No matter how much I deny, it keeps staring back inside. Oh, I tried to drink it all away, but it never chose to stay. And every truth I tried to pass still lives inside that glass. I pour it out across the floor, but that don't help me anymore. The ghost don't drown, it don't fade out. It lingers in the doubt, and in the empty, tilted glass I still can see what couldn't pass. Not in the drink, not in the bar, but in the place where we both are. I close my eyes, but still it stays like something time can't wash away. And every breath I try to claim still whispers out my name. It ain't the drink, it ain't the night, it's every wrong I made feel right. Every piece I tried to hide now sits there by my side. And ghosts don't come from far away, they're what we carry day to day, till every glance we dare to cast shows a ghost within the glass. There's a ghost in my whiskey glass I see, and it's been waiting here for me. No running left, no place to hide, just truths I can't divide. Oh, I tried to leave it all behind, but it's etched into my mind. And every drink I try to pass still holds that ghost inside the glass. Now I don't pour, I don't pretend, I just sit here till the end. No peace to find, no truth to chase, just that reflection in its place. And if you ever raise your glass and see something that won't pass, don't drink it down, don't let it last, or you'll meet the ghost in your glass. The bottle's dry, the night runs slow, but something here won't let me go. And I remain where shadows pass, with a ghost in my whiskey glass. Come in fire and flame, just a quiet smile and a borrowed name. The door swung wide, though I locked it tight, like he'd been waiting all my life. The air went still, the shadows spun when I shook hands with the devil's son. And something deep inside me knew there's things a man can't undo. Twice the lies, a suit too clean for dusty ground, and boots that never made a sound. He said, I heard you've lost your way. no longer my own. The room went dark without a change, like light itself had turned estranged. He didn't move, he didn't blink, just watched me slowly start to sink. I asked him what the price would be. He said, "You'll learn it gradually," and smiled like it wasn't cruel, but something worse than any rule. The walls bent in the air grew tight, like truth was hiding out of sight, and every second ticking through felt like it already knew. I signed it quick, I signed it blind, like I could leave it all behind. But every line I tried to flee just carved itself inside of me. I made a deal with the devil's son, now I can't escape what I've become. No chains, no fire, no burning throne, just something living in my bones. Oh, I tried to walk, I tried to run, but you can't outrun what's already done. And every breath I take alone feels like it's no longer my own. I saw him once in a passing street where strangers turn but never meet. He tipped his hat and walked on by like I was just another lie. No hell below, no sky above, just something twisted out of love. A quiet shift I can't explain that settles deeper into pain. And every mirror shows me less of who I was before the mess, like something took what I once knew and left behind a different view. It ain't a soul you give away, it's every choice you let decay. Every truth you choose to bend becomes the deal you can't amend. And devils don't need flame or sin, they just find cracks and crawl within, till everything you thought was you belongs to something you can't undo. I made a deal, I understand, no written law, no guiding hand, just quiet loss I can't outrun from the deal I made with the devil's son. Oh, I tried to fight, I tried to see what part of this was still me. But every breath I take alone proves I've never been my own. Now I don't pray, I don't confess, I walk around what's left of less. No past to claim, no truth to own, just something colder than a stone. And if you ever hear that knock, soft and slow, right on your block, don't let him in, don't play his game, or you'll forget your own damn name. The door still creaks, the night stands still, and something bends against my will, and I remain where shadows run, with the deal I made with the devil's son. Beneath the black oak tree, where the chains you forged to silence me. I throw the dirt and say your last goodbye, but don't you dare believe I'll die. And 'cause the thunder knows my name too well, I walk through fire and I've lived through hell. I hear the devil whisper soft and low, lay down boy, just let go. But I ain't bit to break that way, I'll rise again come judgment day. Till the devil is gone. creaks without a sound. Above that dry and sacred ground, the town stands back with lowered eyes beneath a pale and empty sky. And somewhere low, where silence belongs, the hangman hums a song. Before the rising sun, to finish what must now be done. No badge of pride, no joy, no hate, just another man delivering fate. His boots drag slow across the boards, like they've memorized these final chores. And every night his hands prepare, feels like a burden hanging there. He never speaks beyond what's due. No comfort false, no borrowed truth. But in his eyes there lingers long the shadow of the hangman's song. The crowd stays quiet, hard and still, as justice bends to human will. And every breath the condemned draws echoes louder than the law. Hear the hangman's song tonight, low and hollow, stripped of light. No mercy in the words he hums, just the sound of what becomes. Oh, the rope don't ask, the rope don't lie, it just waits beneath the sky. And every soul that hears that song knows the ending won't be long. The condemned man climbs with shaking knees as the wind moves through the trees. No preacher's prayer can slow the dawn, no pleading voice can carry on. The hangman lifts the cloth with care, like even death needs something fair. And every face in that still crowd refuses to cry aloud. The final words are hard to hear, lost somewhere between shame and fear. Then silence falls so sharp and strong, broken only by the hangman's song. The lever waits beneath his hand, like the edge of shifting sand. And every second stretching thin feels like judgment closing in. Hear the hangman's song tonight, low and hollow, stripped of light. No mercy in the words he hums, just the sound of what becomes. Oh, the rope don't ask, the rope don't lie, it just waits beneath the sky. And every soul that hears that song knows the ending won't be long. The body swings, the crowd steps back as morning spills across the black. No cheering cry, no justice won, just another life undone. The hangman looks but does not stare, like he's learned not to see what's there. And every breath he takes alone sounds heavier than stone. He song. It ain't the rope that leaves the scar. It's who we become for what we are. Every life we choose to wait takes something from us all away. And the hangman don't escape the cost. Each name becomes another loss, till every note he hums belongs to all the dead inside his song. Hear the hangman's song once more, drifting through the courthouse door. No triumph there, no justice won, just the shadow of what's done. Her ashes falling like a black snowstorm. The sky's on fire and the sun ain't warm. I left my blood on the canyon stone, the bullet waiting with my name carved on its bone. The church bell rang as the silence broke. Now I'm the dead man right through the smoke. The wind screams loud like the wounded cry. Never found. There's a road that never straightens, no matter where I turn. Every mile just folds behind me like something's being burned. And the sky don't change its color, it just hangs there still and thin, like it's watching where I'm going and where I've always been. I left before the sun could rise, didn't take a thing but breathe. Tried to outrun what I'd done, but it followed anyway. Every step feels pre-decided, like the path was laid in stone. And the sound behind my footsteps never sounds like I'm alone. There's no face I can remember, no clear line I crossed that night. Just a weight that keeps its distance, always just outside my sight. No voice to call, no shape to see, just something keeping pace with me. And every turn I try to make feels like a loop I can't escape. It's a sin I can't outrun tonight. No end in dark, no end in light. No matter how far I decide, it's always right here at my side. Oh, I ran till I came undone. Still it moved when I would run. And every mile I leave behind just brings it closer into line. The towns all blur like passing shadows. No one looks me in the eye, like they know what I don't mention, like they've seen it walking by. There's no mark upon my body, no confession I can give, but it's written in the silence, in the way I try to live. I hear it when the wind goes quiet, not a step, not even sound, just a shift in something steady, like it's rising from the ground. No trail to lose, no track to break, just something time won't ever shake. And every breath I try to slow only proves it doesn't go. It's a sin I can't outrun tonight. No place to hide, no end in sight. You can bury it beneath your name, but it don't forget the shape. Oh, I turned, I tried to divide who I was from what I hide, but distance closed its space. Turned around to finally face it, but there wasn't any face. No shadow cast, no figure standing, just the road I'd always known. And the weight I thought was chasing was the way I'd always gone. And in that stillness, cold and certain, with no past left to defend, I stopped looking for a hunter and felt it settle in my step. It ain't a ghost that's on your trail, it ain't a thing that's bound to fail. It's every choice you let remain that learns to move without a name. And running don't create escape, it just redraws the same old shape. So every mile you try to flee becomes the path beneath your feet. It's a sin, and now I understand. It was never close behind my back. No matter how far I would go, it's in every step I own. Oh, I ran till I was none, still it moved when I was done. And every road I thought was new was just a different way it grew. Now the road don't feel like distance, it just stretches where I stand. Every step is something written in a line I didn't plan. And if you ever try to outrun something you don't name or face, you might find it isn't chasing, it's already set your pace. I've been here before. The wind whispers sins I can't deny. Every mile I go I hear the angels cry. I bury brothers where the dust runs deep, the names carved in the bones I keep. 'Cause hell follows where I ride, fire burning right behind. Every hoofbeat shakes the ground, every ghost I've ever found. There's a road that never straightens, no matter where I turn. Every mile just folds behind me like something's being burned. And the sky don't change its color, it just hangs there still and thin, like it's watching where I'm going and where. There's a road that cuts through nothing, no turns, no signs, no names, just a line that keeps on stretching through a landscape stripped to change. And the sky hangs low and heavy, like it's trying not to tell, where the distance slowly tightens into something close to hell. I got on it without thinking, it didn't question where it led. Every mile felt like an answer to the things I never said. No headlights coming toward me, no one passing, going back, like the road was never meant to hold a second set of tracks. There's no sound beneath the tires, but I feel it in my bones, like the ground is pulling forward, dragging everything I've known. No map to read, no line to break, just something every mile will take. And every breath I try to slow still moves me further nowhere else to drive. Oh, I tried to turn, I tried to stall, but there's no stopping this at all. And every mile I thought I'd save just paved the path I couldn't change. The mirrors show a fading distance, but nothing I can recognize. Like the past is losing detail as it slowly vaporizes. There's no heat, no flames ahead, no fire lighting up the sky. Just a weight that keeps on building like a truth I can't deny. I pass shapes that look like markers, but they crumble when I'm near. Like the road don't want a witness to what's waiting at the end here. No voice to warn, no sign to read, just something tightening its lead. And every second moving on feels like I knew it all along. Yeah, the road ends in hell tonight. Not a place, not a sight, just a point you can't outrun when there's nowhere left to become. Oh, I ran it through my mind, tried to leave it all behind, but every path I thought was free was just another way to me. I slowed down near the horizon, but it doesn't get more clear. It just folds into the present, like the end is already here. No gate, no line to cross over, no sudden drop or final fall. Just the road dissolving under, like it never was at all. And in that stillness, cold and hollow, with no distance left to sell, I stopped looking for an ending and started recognizing hell. It ain't a place beneath the ground, it ain't a fire or a sound. It's every step you justify till there was nowhere left to hide. And roads don't end where you expect, they end in what you don't reject. So every mile you let it bend is where the line begins to end. And the road ended long ago, I just never let it show. No matter how far I would go, I was standing where I know. I tried to change the frame, tried to outrun every name, but every mile I called my own was just a step toward what I'd grown. Now there's no road left beneath me, but I'm still moving all the same. No direction, no horizon, just the echo of the same. And if you ever find a road that don't question where you've been, you might think it leads to freedom, but the road might end in hell. I'm trying not to know. And the house don't make a sound now, but it creaks like it's aware. There's a knife down in the silence with your name carved in it there. I found it in a drawer half broken, under letters left unread. Every line I tried to follow led me somewhere in my head. The handle won't like it remembers every hand that held it tight, and the edge don't shine like silver, it just swallows up the light. I should've left it where it waited, should've closed that drawer for good, but some things call you without speaking, like you always knew they would. No blood, no crime, no witness there, just some spelling out your name. I took it out beneath the streetlight, watched it drink the yellow glow, like it knew just where to cut me in the places I don't show. There's no reflection in the metal, just a shape that shifts and bends, like it's showing me a version of how all of this one ends. I hear your voice in empty corners, not a word, just how it stays, like a pressure in the silence that don't leave me for days. No mark to trace, no trail to see, just something turning into me. And every time I shift the blame, it carves a little more of your name. It's a knife with your name on the side, cut too deep just to hide. No matter how I lock it away, it's always waiting there inside. Oh, I dropped it, watched it slide, but it never left my side. And every wound I can't contain feels like it's calling out your name.